Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Space Engineers as a German engineer. If you're new here, I'm Daniel. I've been born and raised in Germany, and I've been living and working as a software engineer in the San Francisco Bay Area, Silicon Valley, for the last 10 or so years. As you can tell, today we're not in the Let's Play world, but we are actually in a creative world. And the reason for that is I want to be messing around with some new drone builds. I need two drones. I need a new MMR drone. The drone that we had before, it flew away, never to be seen again. We ran into this bug where the drone kind of like approaches a waypoint and then flies past it and turns around and then just keeps backing away from that waypoint. I kind of hope we can avoid running into these same problems again if we build a drone that's more specialized for the drone job. A little bit unsure if that'll work or not, but the other drone that we need is we actually need a hydrogen drone to transport hydrogen from our ice base to our primary base. And so I want to kind of like lay out both drones, kind of mess around with them, get them to work in the creative world here first before we actually build it in the Let's Play world, so that we know what we're at and are not wasting a bunch of your and my time. So let's get to it here. I think what we want to do, we need to get some blocks down here first. So I think for the hydrogen drone, that's where I want to start with. And I do think for the hydrogen drone, we actually need a large grid drone. And the reason why I think we need a large grid drone is I don't think the hydrogen tanks, the small ones, are big enough. But let me see, actually. So the large grid hydrogen tank can fit gas capacity 15 million liters. And the small grid hydrogen tank can fit 500,000 liters. So to fill one large grid hydrogen tank, we need to have 30 small grid ones. Right? Is that math correct? I think that's correct. So that doesn't make any sense to go with the small grid. So I'm going to go large grid for this one. The great thing is about the large grid hydrogen tank that the hydrogen itself doesn't weigh anything. Oops, I just removed. So we just have the tank, and we need to get some thrusters and stuff on it, and that should then be able to fly. We don't have to worry about overloading this drone, I think. So let's get a landing gear down first. That's the wrong way. Why can't I get this? Okay. We'll just put the tank here. And then I think I just need a bunch of thrusters that are connected via conveyor, obviously. And a connector and some AI blocks. And that thing, I should be able to get that to fly. So let's see here. Man, this thing looks ugly. Okay. We need the gyroscope, right? Possibly here. And then some AI blocks. And possibly an antenna. I actually... Geez, this antenna is gigantic, the large grid one. Okay, I'll need to figure out where to put it. Maybe I'll put it on top of here instead of that. And we'll put the gyro somewhere else. Maybe we'll put some blocks here. Okay. And then the remote control block. I guess I'll also need some batteries. Or a generator. What's it called? An engine, right? Can I put this here on top? Okay. Oh, okay. This does not work the way that I was thinking or hoping. Okay, I have a different idea. Put this engine here. And then the remote control block can be up here. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. The 2 gyros is a lot of gyros. But the remote control block is working. So I think this would work, probably. I can just put a connector then back here. It's upside down, the camera. Both of them. Guess this is the right direction. Oh my god. Okay. This did not work at all. Let's connect to that then. Turn it off. Whew. Okay. It's just way too sensitive here, like with everything. Okay, I think I can go with something similar. I want to have it a little bit different though. So let me see here. I do think it makes sense to have a little bit more workable space. Why is this not working? Okay. Okay, it's like this. Okay. Okay. I need the hydrogen engine somewhere still. I kind of didn't leave a spot for that. I guess I could put it up here in the front, huh? Gyro? Let's put a helm or something somewhere. It might be easier than the remote control block. Which one is the right connector? Wait, do I have not have... I think I don't have any sideways thrusters. Let's get off the ground. Let's get the horizon straight. Yeah, I don't have any sideways thrusters. That's better. I think I need two thrusters in the bottom here. And I don't love these here, so I'm gonna move this. I think I'm so let me upgrade this on the side here as well, and then get it docked again so I can make changes without it falling out of the sky. Oh, it's foggy. I don't see anything. Okay. So let's see here. Didn't like these there. And I do need to have two down here, definitely. So the gyro needs to go. So let's see here. Okay. I need to give this some more structure. There you go. Because I think the downwards firing thrusters, they need to go here. So I need a T. This. And here and here. Two of these. And then I think I can have another T in here. Like this. And can put the sideways thrusters in there. One there. And one here. I think that'll work. Let's get these here fixed. Okay. And I think I can remove this here. That should be better. I don't have a gyro anywhere anymore, so I may have to replace that again. I guess I don't need the remote control block, right? Because I have a helm right now. So I should be able to put the gyro here, maybe? See here? I can't see anything. Let's get the weather. Get rid of the weather here. Do I do this? Weather? Remove weather? There we go. That's better. Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay. And so I should be able to set up all the blocks from here. If I have to, I can... I should have enough. Oh, let's lock. I should have enough space here to put plenty of AI blocks and event controllers and stuff like that, and between these two containers, or what do you call them? Tanks? Yeah, I think something like this would work. And I have plenty of storage in these tanks to move stuff between the bases. Hydrogen. And they will also supply thrust to the engines and to the... Sorry, not engines. What are they called? Hydrogen thrusters and to the engine. So I don't need any batteries. Which is, by the way, I've been thinking about that for the other drone as well. Because I think the batteries are so heavy, and the hydrogen doesn't weigh anything, other than obviously the container here. Like, could I build the same drone, but replace one of these tanks here with a large cargo container? Well, no, because the large cargo container filled is going to be heavy, unlike the hydrogen tank, right? Let me look that up quickly. The large cargo container for iron, 1.2. So yeah, 8 liters. 1 liter, 8 kilograms, something like that. So this number times 8 in kilograms, 421 times 8. So 3.3 tons, 3,400 tons. And the thrusters can lift how much? 1,000 kilonewton? It's 10 tons. So to lift a full cargo container, I probably need... I said 300 hydrogen thrusters? Something like that, right? That seems wrong, but... Oh no, wait. This is 100 tons. Okay. I need 30 of them. Okay, that's more reasonable. I don't have 30 of them, obviously. What if I use a large hydrogen thruster? So that can lift 700. But for 3.3... I would need 5 large hydrogen thrusters to lift like a full cargo container. 5 of these go through 5,000 liters, 25,000 liters per second. And one tank has 15 million. 15 million, 1, 2, 3, divided by 25,000, 600 seconds, that's 10 minutes. I mean, I have 3 hydrogen thrusters on the side, 3 on the other side, 1 large tank here, a container here, probably. A similar maneuvering setup, although it would probably need more thrust forward and backward here than these little flimsy ones. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can do that. I think we need to go with less. What if we don't use a large container, but we use something like a small cargo container? That's significantly less. So one of these here is 15,000 liters, which means it's times 8. 125 tons. That's a little bit more than 1 small hydrogen thruster. Yeah. So this is actually an interesting matchup. So I could probably increase the number of small hydrogen thrusters on something like this. Replace one of the tanks with a bunch of small car containers. Like 3. At least 3. Possibly more. Let's see here. Oops. Like this, and then put like a couple more. Could even just move these cow containers here into these conveyors. The 3 here, and then the whole thing would become more compact if I wanted. Let's put down the AI blocks again. Let's get some iron ingots. Yeah. We should be able to put 45,000 in here, roughly. There we go. That's, for whatever reason, only 5,000 liters. Did I do the math wrong? Okay, let's see. We have 7 thrusters, so we could add more if we wanted to. 7 thrusters. I thought I could only fit 45,000, but it appears like... Oh no, 123. Yeah. That's what I said I could fit. 120 is what I thought I could. Oh. That gyro is really sensitive. Okay, these two thrusters can lift the ship still. That's actually good. So it's still far from its lift capability. So let's fill this up. Okay. Now, yeah, if I tip it too much, it'll start sinking. But I think it's still, like, it's, maneuverability is decent-ish. Where's my little base? Over there. I mean, the gyros are working really well on this one here. Unlike the drone that I had before, where the gyros were basically not functional. And I still suspect that may have been a major contributing factor to the bugs that I was running into. I think the one question is, will this fit into the MMR? A design like this? I think yes. I think there's enough space in the MMR. So I think if I were to build these in my Let's Play world, I need to build the hydrogen version first, so I can start moving hydrogen to my base, and then I can build the cargo version that can then start utilizing this hydrogen that I will have at the base to transport material from the MMR back and forth. Okay, we're back in Let's Play world. So what we will need to do is we will need to grab our cargo ship that we still have, which is not a drone. And actually, I may have to also attach a new connector to it. I just realized. We need to load it up with some material. Specifically, we need to load it up with, I think, some cobalt. We will need cobalt to build these new drones, and I'm not sure how much cobalt we have at the ice base. 358. That might not be enough, so just load up some cobalt into that ship, and then we'll need to fly over to the ice base. We'll need to build the hydrogen transport ship at the ice base, because that's where we have the hydrogen. I may have some hydrogen here at this base, but it's certainly not a lot. Yeah, so we'll build it over there so that we can fill it up over there, and then we'll fly it over here, and then we will dock it over here. We will build a hydrogen storage facility somewhere, maybe here in the back or something like that, and unload the whole thing. Is there enough clearance here? So I think the small hydrogen thrusters, large quite small, they need 1 or 2 blocks of clearance. So this conveyor here might be in the way, meaning it could get damaged from the thrusters. But if that's the case, I don't think we actually need this conveyor here anymore. We used it when we were building the silo, which is, at this point, we don't need it anymore, I believe. So even if it got damaged, that would be okay. Anything else? No. So the plan is add a connector so I can dock it here. Connect it, load it up with some materials, primarily with some cobalt. Fly over to the ice base. build a hydrogen ship at the ice base, fly the hydrogen ship over here, dock it, build a hydrogen storage facility, unload the hydrogen ship, mostly, 80% of it, like we need some to still be able to shuttle back and forth. Set it up as a drone so it can shuttle back and forth automatically. And then while it's doing that, and hopefully not disappearing into the sky somewhere, we will build the cargo drone that we just kind of prototype in the creative world. Sounds like a plan? Let's do it. Okay, with the cobalt loaded, it's time to get going. Okay. We are at the ice base. We haven't been here in a while, so if you are not familiar with this, it's a little outpost we built, primarily to collect ice for hydrogen. So we need to dock the transporter somewhere. So I am going to, I think, put it here. A little dock. So let's start with that. Okay, so let's see if we can recall what this thing looked like. So something like that, and I think I had then 3 pieces in the center. And then another one of these on the other end. I didn't need a whole lot of thrust on this one here, I think, because it was relatively light, right? I think one side with thrusters each was probably enough. One up thruster. Although this one's not gonna work here. So I do need to pull this one out here. Like this. Put a T piece here. The forwards and backwards firing thrusters. I guess I could put the sideways firing thrusters here. Like this. Not sure. The upward firing thruster may come. I may put it somewhere else. We'll see. Okay. It's a good start, I think. We need an engine. And then some AI blocks. Flight move. And then some recorder tasks. If we put the flight move the other direction, then this is the front of the ship. That might make the traveling easier. Yeah, let's just flip this whole thing around then. It's more straightforward. Okay, I think we have all the most important components on here. then let's start welding it up. So I don't think I've updated my inventory dashboard here in a while, and I don't think I have the most recent version of it, so I'm actually not producing any material at this base. Let me fix this. Okay, this is now correctly working, so let's continue. Okay, so I think I have everything hooked up. These tanks are still filling up. 74%. Let's set this to stockpile, I think. Oh nice, it's going up really quickly now. Let's do this here as well, I guess, to have it fill up quickly. And I think everything is hooked up. I should be able... The sandstorm is kind of annoying, but I think it's time to check this out here. Disconnect. Let's see if we'll fly. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Let's fly to the base. Okay. I realized I didn't attach an upwards firing thruster yet, so I do need to fix that. And dock. I think I can turn stockpile off here. I'm actually not sure how the conveyor sorter works with hydrogen. I don't think gases are affected by it at all, right? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Okay, this is docked. What I need to do now is build hydrogen storage. Maybe we'll just have some hydrogen tanks up here, so we can actually make use of this piece of metal that we have here. So it's not just a piece of metal, but it's actually where our hydrogen storage will be. Be one option. We'll just need to run some conveyor across, because I don't think we have any conveyor on this side right now. Yeah, let's put it here. I think we should run the conveyor first. That'll help us kind of weld that stuff up as well. How do we get conveyor over here the easiest? Can we... Let's see. Okay, I think this space here, we can just run some conveyor all the way over here, and we'll get it right there. Perfect. So, let's do that. Okay. So this should give me plenty of storage here. Let's set them to stockpile. Okay, so these are still basically full here, even though stockpile is off. So maybe the conveyor does prevent? Yeah, but I don't think it's the conveyor sorter, because I was able to load this at the ice base, and there were conveyor sorters in the way as well, so I don't think it's the conveyor sorters. But I guess the direction... No, the direction should be fine, even if the direction applies to gas as well. Yeah, I have no ideas. If you have any ideas, let me know. So I think the one thing I still want to do, like I do want to figure this out, and I want to turn this into a drone. Since we will have to have two drones, one from the MMR and one from the ice base, I think I'm gonna have the hydrogen drone just dock somewhere else anyway. So I'm probably gonna build a dock down here at these gas containers instead. Like maybe here. Okay. Now it's emptying. Okay, I'll need to turn this into a drone. I already have an AI move and 2 recorder tasks. Let's put the upwards firing thruster so I don't forget that. So I could use a small subgrid, like with a rotor or something, to get some more AI blocks onto here, like very space efficiently. But I want to avoid that because sometimes drones have issues with subgrids attached to them. So like at least the dampeners can get confused. I think I've been able to fix this in the past by just using share inertia tensor. But I don't want to risk it if I don't have to. And I think I have enough space here to put more AI blocks and event controllers and stuff on here. First thing I need to do is I need to load up enough hydrogen for the craft to be ready to leave. So let's see here. Let's add the hydrogen tanks into a group. And then I need an event controller. Hydrogen. Oh, here. Gas tank filled. There we go. Equal then or greater than... If it's equal or less than 20%... maybe 10%? On these two here. On both of them. Then hydrogen stockpile off? No, wait. If it's less than, stockpile on. If it's more, stockpile off. Let's see here. Let's turn stockpile on here. It's not loading anything, I guess because these here are all on stockpile on as well. So I think I need an event controller for this here as well. That when the drone docks, I need to turn stockpile off on all of them. Well, no. It's actually not true. It's going to be a little bit more complicated, I think. So did the event controller fire correctly? Oh, I don't have any blocks selected. Okay, let's try that again. So let's say we have arrived and we don't want to stockpile. We want to unload. Okay, we have 10% left here. Turn stockpile off here on this one. Yeah. This one is like flickering on and off, so it remains 10% at 10%. But when we disconnect, we definitely need to turn stockpile off. The whole hydrogen management thing is going to be more complicated. I wonder now if I should have a small hydrogen tank that is responsible for carrying the actual fuel, and these here are just cargo. I think that might make sense. Where could I put a small hydrogen tank? I'm thinking I could put it on the nose. Or here, in theory. I don't like that. Guess I'll put it back here for now. Because I can't detach the nose. Let's add another connector, another event controller. So this here is when the connector connects. Distance to locked target. Here's the thing. We might be able to use that as a emergency thing. If the distance to the locked target is too large, and the locked target could be like the MMR, the ice base, something in between, is too large, we can make the drone stop, or we can restart an AI block to kind of like try to self-heal the something like that. I'll think about this a little bit more, and by the time we actually get to refine the drone AI a little bit, this might be something that we can look into. Connector connected here. Okay, H2 drone connector. So H2 drone hydrogen tank is connected, right? If it's connected, its stockpile needs to be on, and if it's not connected, stockpile needs to be off. Gas tank filled, say 80% with the tank. $100. I wish there was an evaluation. There we go. That triggered it. Huh, interesting. Changing the threshold triggers it. So when I disconnect, I turn stockpile off. When I connect, I need to tanks stockpile off. Well, it depends, I guess. I need to load or unload. Okay, just leave that for now. Okay, this is filled. This is good. Some more event controllers, because, you know, you never have enough event controllers. This here is the H2 drone leave base event controller. And this block on off. And H2 storage. Full. Why can't I find these blocks? Oh. The ellipsis. But at the T, it goes away. Well, that's annoying. Okay, that's a waypoint. Okay. I should limit the amount of... Let's turn this off quickly. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, let's try that once more. Okay, let's see. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
How do I... Uh-oh. Can I reach that? I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. No! Okay. I think I will have to rethink the exact setup with the drone a little bit. I thought I could get away with making it super simple, but already running into problems. I probably need to re-record the flight path. I probably need to have multiple AI recorder blocks and possibly even multiple AI flight blocks for different sections of the path. I probably need more space for event controllers and for timer blocks. I may need to utilize small grid blocks because the drone otherwise is going to get way too crowded. But I think like a time for this episode is basically up, and I don't feel comfortable doing all of this stuff like in this episode as well. So we will do that next time. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more like this, make sure to subscribe. I upload Space Engineers videos every week, and there's lots of other stuff to explore on the channel. And if you have feedback to give or want to chat with us about Space Engineers, please do so in the comments below or on our Discord server. You can find a link in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.